struggle is real, but we must continue to carry on. Let the challenge build you, find yourself, and be strong. As moments come about, troubled waters may appear. Rise above the treacherous terrains and conquer that fear. Growing up isn't easy. Meeting new friends, losing old ones, moving from place to place, and simply entering an unfamiliar environment can be a difficult transition for a kid. We all have to face these challenges as we advance closer to adulthood, but it is the way we deal with them that helps us grow as a person. I chose this poem because I found it to be very relatable and somewhat inspirational. There are always going to be times in life where you feel lost, but it is the way you deal with these times that shows your character. In the past, I have had to make decisions that shaped the way I live today, such as choosing to quit to play soccer. Soccer was a part of my life since I was 4 years old to my freshman year of high school, so I had never really known a life where I was not constantly busy. I played competitively, so we would have practice 2 to 3 times a week and games on Saturdays and Sundays. While I loved playing the sport, I knew towards the end the stress of balancing school, soccer, volunteering, and a social life was becoming unhealthy. Still, it was hard to actually quit because it was what my life had circulated around for as long as I could remember. Giving up the sport has helped relieve me of so much stress, and I actually have time to focus on school and activities that will help my future. One of the reasons I like this poem is because it sounds so uplifting and positive. For me, the poem makes me feel like I can overcome anything, no matter how hard it may be. The word choices the author uses, such as let the challenge build you, gives off a really positive vibe and makes me feel motivated to conquer whatever challenges I am facing. The rhyming aspect of it makes it sound very catchy, and the metaphoric troubled waters and treacherous terrains helped me imagine the struggles the poem is trying to portray. It reminds me of when I went to Arizona and we decided to hike through the Grand Canyon. Some of the paths we took were extremely steep and hard to continue on, but once we got to the top of our path, the view was absolutely beautiful. I think that's another reason why the poem spoke so much to me. It reminds me of experiences I have endured and relates to them. Overall, the poem is short but effective and can be applied to any rough moment in a person's life. As I've recently watched so many of my friends graduate from high school, I've begun to realize just how close I am to the next chapter of my life. Soon, I will have to make decisions that will affect my entire future, such as what college I want to attend after high school and what I want my career to be. At the moment, I know I want to enter into some kind of journalism career, but I am unsure whether I want to write for magazines, websites, businesses, or maybe something completely different. I have also looked at telecommunication and education majors, and honestly, I don't know exactly what I want to do for the rest of my working life. While I can only hope for smooth waters, I know I will come across problems I will not be expecting, and I will have to find ways to deal with them and learn from them. I am most definitely scared for what my future holds, but like the poem says, I will have to rise above the treacherous terrains and conquer that fear. The struggle is real, but we must continue to carry on. Let the challenge build you, find yourself, and be strong. As moments come about, troubled waters may appear. Rise above the treacherous terrains and conquer that fear.